everyone, welcome back. In the last video, we talked about what conjugation is and why it's important in Spanish. Now, we're going to actually start doing it and learn how to conjugate AR verbs in the present tense, which is the most common type of verbs in Spanish. By the end of this video, you'll be able to conjugate your first set of verbs on your own. But first, let's make sure we understand what an AR verb is. An AR verb is any verb that ends in AR in its original form, or the infinitive. For example, hablar, which means to speak, estudiar, which means to study, or trabajar, which means to work. All of these verbs end in AR, so they follow the same pattern when we conjugate them. Now, let's learn how to conjugate in 3 simple steps. To conjugate an AR verb, the first thing you always do is remove the AR ending. Let's use the verb hablar, for example, which means to speak. If we take away the AR, we're left with HABL. This part is called the stem. Every form of the verb will start with this same stem. Step 2. Learn the endings. Next, we add different endings depending on who is doing the action. Here are some of the endings for AR verbs in the present tense. O, as, a, amos, and an. It might look like a lot at first, but these endings stay the same for all regular AR verbs. Step 3, put it together. Now let's put everything together using the same verb, hablar. We start with the stem, then we add the endings. So now we're left with hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, and hablan. Now we've conjugated the verb. Let's look at what each form means. Yo hablo means I speak, tú hablas means you speak, él habla means he speaks, nosotros hablamos means we speak, and ellos hablan means they speak. So by changing the ending, we know exactly who's doing the action, even if we remove the pronouns in the beginning. Let's try another verb, trabajar, which means to work. First, remove the AR. Now add the endings. Notice how the endings are exactly the same as before in hablar. Now it's your turn to practice. How would you say, I study, if the verb to study is estudiar? Pause the video for a moment and try it, and remember the 3 steps. If you said yo estudio, you would be correct, because we take the stem, estudi, and add the O. Let's review the steps. Step 1, remove AR. Step 2, find the stem. Step 3, add the correct ending. And that's how you conjugate regular AR verbs. In the next video, we'll learn how to conjugate ER verbs, which follow a slightly different pattern. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.